whiteware. Here,
down there.
let me just show this right off the bat. This is typically what you would see. This is nice quality. This is, you know, just kind of often all that's available out there because it's plain white. This is the popular 13x9, Tara's most popular shape, but this one vessel all by itself, this one baker, was $36 when we shopped for it at a retail store that sells cookware. So Tara's entire set with all 24 pieces is on Easy Pay today of $18.33 on your credit card.
I love that. So again, if you just celebrated Thanksgiving and you were unhappy with maybe the way your table looked or you didn't have enough of the pieces that you need, I love this set. It's the largest that we offered and I call it the best of the best. You have your 13x9, single most requested, most used baking dish. This is that floral lace pattern. Carolyn, this is actually carved or chiseled into the side of that stoneware, and then the color is saturated around it. So there's the beautiful cobalt blue, 13x9. Then we included what we call our lid it, which is a cookie sheet. Get rid of that metal cookie sheet. It's a cutting board. You can use it as a trivet to line the bottom of the 13x9, or you can actually lid the 13x9 and do like your lasagna or garlic knots on top. Drop it right down inside its wrought iron carrier, bring it right to the table.
Nice.
We also included our second most requested, most used baking dish, and that's that beautiful 11x7. Helper handles here on the side. Tempered glass trivet that's removable. It's coordinated so you can cut on that and serve on that as well. And then we included, and every piece has that beautiful beading that runs all the way around, our quintessential brownie pan, 8x8. Tempered glass trivet as well, wrought iron rack. So arguably these are your 3 most used baking dishes. And then we included your ramekins, 2 6-ounce ramekins. We included 2 round bakers, which we don't do round a lot, Carolyn.
Hardly ever.
But we included it, a 1 quart and just under a 2 quart.
The bowls.
Yeah, the mixing and serving bowls are included.
I love these bowls.
1.5 quart, 2.5 quart. Love these for sizes.
And the pie dish.
The pie dish I think is worth the price of admission.
Out. Seriously?
It's the only large set that we do that offers it, and it's a 9-inch deep dish pie dish.
That is fabulous.
Then we gave you 10 great recipes to get started. The measuring spoons, a tad, a dash, a pinch, and a drop. 3 extra tempered glass trivets for all of your round pieces. And every single baking piece, Carolyn, comes with a snap-on storage cover.
Fantastic.
So you can make and bake ahead of time.
$18.33 on your credit card gets you this entire set. Talk about a wedding gift. Talk about a newlywed gift. Talk about upgrading your own collection. Maybe you want to try floral lace. Why get a piece at a time? You can get the whole darn set all at once in the colors that you want. So we've been working with the blue. In floral lace, when we say blue, we mean cobalt blue.
Right.
So you're going to get the dark blue. Tara, take us through the rest of the colors.
Sure, here's that red. So if you're thinking about the way your holiday table is going to look, this is that true holiday Santa suit red. Here's our cranberry, a little more muted, more of that wine tone. You can see the beading running all the way around. There's the cobalt blue again. There's your green underneath, everything trimmed in brown with that beautiful beading. This is where we talk about Temp-tations being a family of colors, mixing and matching your patterns as well.
The green is gorgeous.
Our 2 fall colors, I love these. Your chocolate, which literally looks like a piece of chocolate is melted, and then that gorgeous spice, which is just that true pop of color that you see there.
Now the 2 blues,
I love that.
Winter on top, that's that frozen color blue, and
The
then
dancing
the light
snowflakes.
blue is underneath. So this is the only one though that'll give you the dancing snowflakes. The rest of them have the flowers. Okay, so there's the winter, light blue, and then over here we have it for you in the black. Tara, what's the harvest one called?
That's actually called fall.
Fall.
And that has a leaf motif.
And that's like a
Mark
mustard.
Charles actually collects that.
Very, very pretty, and that's our most limited choice if you want that one. So Tara's coming out of the oven, as she does so well, with something delicious.
Well, I love this.
And I love that you're showing that you can bake right on top of that
Right on
lid.
top of that, right. So you're not transferring from dish to dish. So here we did a beautiful pork loin. We have our sauerkraut, we have our vegetables all around it. And then underneath, Carolyn, because it's gonna take up less space in the oven, I can cook 2 things at once. I did a bubbling mac and cheese, and notice that I can pull it right away from the sides and it's naturally non-stick. So no butters, no oils, no extra added fats. That's the beauty of cooking with stoneware and cooking with Temp-tations.
Fantastic. I'm sorry, I was just looking at this pie dish.
Oh, the quiche.
Because that quiche looks incredible, and that's a 9-inch pie dish that's included.
Exactly, included in there, and that's what I love, that nice cut that you get right there, that beautiful even release when you want to get it out. So as great as it is for hot, it's also a great insulator of cold. So you can do your trifles, you can do the mousses that you're going to serve, and it'll stay nice and cold. Love, again, using the little dipping dishes for some of your condiments, for some of the little extras. Oatmeal in the morning, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Appetizers, desserts. We bake the cookies right on there.
Gorgeous.
So you don't have to use the cookie sheet. So think about, you know, when you're preparing a meal, you're using various mixing bowls, you're using metal bakeware, glass bakeware that buckles in the oven, it's possible to clean. And then again, you're transferring it all these steps and stages. Everything's replaced by one baking dish with Temp-tations.
If you've got several daughters or granddaughters or sons who like to cook or bake, this is a huge set that you can split up into lots of different gifts.
Yeah, I love that idea.
So keep that in mind as well. If this looks like it's too many pieces for your now maybe smaller kitchen, if you've downsized, this is a set of all practical pieces.
Yes.
They're all great bakers, and you can give multiple gifts of these beautiful pieces if you would like. So ceramic keeping things hotter longer, colder longer, non-stick naturally. These are going to go in the oven up to broiler temperature.
Yeah, 500 degrees. You were just saying nice and cold.
Yeah.
So again, here you can see we actually put some ice here, and I put my sushi right out here. Now that'll stay nice and cold throughout the meal. Here we did some of our nachos. We are using them just for serving.
Right.
But again, honestly, it's all about the beautiful colors, depending on what motif. If you're thinking about a gift, I love the idea of black. I think you can never go wrong. There's our fall underneath, which is more like a Dijon mustard color.
It's not orange, if that's the way it's looking.
With the leaves that are engraved inside. Then here's our winter, what we call our blowing or dancing snowflakes. Our light blue is a robin's egg blue. In the middle, I love these colors. I love them together. Your chocolate and, of course, your spice.
Okay.
Then we have your cobalt blue, always our most popular in our floral lace, followed by our green.
Right.
Then we have our cranberry, a little muted, more lighter tone next door to that. And then you'll see the entire 24 pieces, including the 11x7, the 13x9, the pie dish, the 8x8, your ramekins, your round bowls, your round bakers. It's really the most complete and largest set we've ever offered.
This is often a set that many of first-time QVC customers choose as their very first item. So if you are brand new to shopping with us, ask for that easy pay because you are certainly entitled to it, even if it's your first purchase. Just $18.33 on your credit card for all of these pieces. Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Stay on the lines, and that is going to wrap up a 2-hour